Yeah, she's making her pitch. Governor Hochul's $227 billion budget plan, which is a record amount of spending, was unveiled, of course, earlier this month, and again is now before the state legislature for approval with that traditional April 1st deadline, which lawmakers sometimes don't meet in their negotiations. So today, she was trying to help highlight some of the ways she says her budget will benefit Western New York to an attentive crowd at the UB campus. Of course, she started out with a crowd pleaser in her PowerPoint presentation for the assembled UB officials and those campus connected. The word that an additional $100 million will go to UB for new labs, research facilities, that coupled with last year's funding for a new School of Engineering building. Going down the list, the governor also mentioned a significant increase in education funding for school districts, even with a plea to those districts to look at property tax cuts for local residents living in those districts because of all the extra money they're getting. She then touched on increased funding for mental health, public safety, planning assistance for local communities to provide more affordable housing, and specifically for the city of Buffalo, $10 million for a new public works operations center to help with storm response. And again, right there, Feed More Western New York, they will get additional money to help deal with food insecurity concerns.
We're in the city, the region of good neighbors. We take care of individuals, and that includes feeding them just basic food for people and their families. So we're announcing $24 million for Feed More to support the construction of a new facility, 184,000 square feet for Feed More. And I'm so excited to announce that, and let's get that operational very, very soon.
The governor also said she spoke specifically before her speech with a number of local community leaders who are Democrats about the subject of affordable housing and what can be done to increase housing opportunities in communities here and across the state. Now, the governor went out of her way at the end of this speech to ask those assembled at the UB Center for tomorrow to reach out to their state lawmakers to seek approval for her budget with, again, a 5% increase over the previous year's budget. Currently banks on a surplus supported by federal COVID relief money not available in coming years. And there are additional concerns about a potential debt for the state next year if there's a recession, as some economists predict. We'll see what goes on in Albany. I'm Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.